Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Pavan.
And I'm Adam.
And today we're watching Death Note Season 1, Episode 7 called Overcast. We finally met Light last episode and he looked a little bit like Gollum with hair.
A little strange, but I guess that's how he's stayed protected, anonymous, able to save or solve crimes.
Never seeing the light of day, ever.
Oh, man. Yeah, he could use a sun vacation.
Let's get that man some vitamin D. Okay, so big step for him because I feel like he doesn't often trust people, but he trusted the I believe it's 5 agents that are left working on the case.
And I think that might be the first time. So he's never needed help before, but then he's never faced the Death Note.
Nobody knows they've faced the Death Note. So we've got that kind of storyline happening on one side, and then Naomi went to the police office or the station, just so happens at the same time as Light. And this woman, I'm sorry, I'm a Naomi fan, you guys know that, but like she was telling Light all of her theories, like you don't know this kid other than he's the inspector's son, and here you are spewing your theories.
I know, but she has no idea that she should suspect him. I mean, I hear you, but it's so innocuous. It's such a random occurrence, and she's just talking.
She's a seasoned agent. Maybe she's a little out of practice, but come on. So I was a little upset that she was like telling him all her theories. I'm like, let's keep that top secret till you tell somebody who like actually works the case.
I mean, I hear you, but she didn't give up her actual name.
That was the saving grace, because I'm sure that Light is out for blood on her.
Oh yeah, he's at the point, he's past the point of no return. He's getting rid of anybody who might get in his way. Good, bad, criminal, he's off the deep end.
Somebody mentioned this in a comment and I agreed with it. It would have been nice, I think, to see more of his evolution from like, oh, let's test this out, I want to save the world, to where he is now. Like, I feel like the jump happened so fast and we didn't really see much of that transitionary period.
Yeah, you don't see the inner turmoil of, it just seems like he went from, I'm not going to kill anyone bad, to who cares, I'm going to write every name in the book.
Yeah, so I agree
can get
with
behind that. Yeah, I agree with that.
But I'm curious to see what happens here. I think Light's in for a surprise when Naomi is still alive.
Yeah.
After he tries to kill her, which I'm assuming is happening. So let's see what happens. This is so full of twists and turns, makes us think.
Actually, one question I did have was, does the Death Note work thinking about marriage? If you take somebody else's last name, is it your legal name? Is it your given name?
Is it any alias you've ever used?
I was thinking about that, but anyway.
That's interesting. Let's find out. I'm excited, Adam's excited. So here we go. Episode 7 of Death Note is coming right now.
That's a foreshadowing title.
Could be the weather. Look.
推理の過程がどうあろうと、この女が握っていることは真実。この情報が渡れば警察はあっという間にキライコール八神ライトの見解にたどり着く。始末するしかない。
Yeah, it's just that easy.
Oh, no choice.
いえ、あなたの話をもう一度よく検証してみたんですが、早くその線で調べてみるべきだと思えてきて。
本当ですか？
はい、この話はまだ。
あなたに初めて。
よかったな。しかしどうやって消すんだ？ここですぐにはやばいだろう。
もう考えてあるさ。
お、堂々と。
教えてもらえますか。
12月20日朝顔丘前スペースランド行きです。
12月20日スペースランド行きですね。
はい。
これですぐに遺体は見つかるまい。もし先に見つかってもフィアンセの死という自殺する理由もある。
He's maniacal, honestly.
何がそんなにおかしいリュウク。
Ryuk knows it's not her name.
Yeah.
一人一人に
I wonder if he can. Oh, he knows her real name because he can read it in her eyes.
See it.
この中にキラはいません。
龍崎、なぜいないと言い切れるんです？
実を言うとキラであるかどうか確かめるトリックを用意してたんですが、皆さんにはそのトリックを仕掛ける気すら起こりませんでした。失礼。我々の携帯は切っておくように言っておいて。分かった。こっちも終わったところだ。自分のキーで入ってきてくれ。渡りが来ます。
I knew it was Watari.
Yeah.
わかりました。その件はもしよければ僕が伝えておきますよ。
いえ、できれば自分で話そうと思っています。
So she
あなたの
doesn't
意見を聞いて
really
早
trust
く
him.
伝えるべきだと思いましたし。
She's like, this kid is too interested.
あと10秒で1時15分。この女がどんな死に方をするのか見てみたいが、追いかけていくわけにもいくまい。さあ、死に急げ。
He is.
He's terrible.
きっとキラは捕まりますよね。
え？どうした？もう時間は過ぎているぞ。
She's actually onto him.
なぜこの女は動かない？死因に自殺と書くだけで有効なのは犯罪者でテスト済みだ。そう書くだけで時間通りに首を吊って死んだ。死の状況もこの範囲なら操れることは何回も検証してきた。じゃあなぜ？
Think about it, you're a smart guy.
リュウク、そういえばさっきノートに書いた時も異様に笑っていたな。それだけじゃない。名前を聞き出した時の笑い方にも違和感があった。どちらも名前に関わっていた時。
Can he just tell him her name?
He could, but he won't. Oh, that was so smart.
皆様お疲れ様です。
This is Watari?
この言葉は渡り。いつもの服装は？
Where's your
あ
trench
の
coat?
格好だと渡りですと言わんばかりですし、このホテルに龍崎がいるとバレてしまいますので。
なるほど。
こうして私の顔をお見せできるのも龍崎が皆さんを信用した証拠です。
I'm gonna keep calling him L.
Yeah.
龍崎、言われたものをお持ちしました。
皆さんにお
Not
話しして。
okay.
はい。
Super intense, neck forward, eyes
皆さん
bugging
の
out.
新しい警察手帳です。
新しい。
偽名だ。それしかない。リュウクの目には女の本当の名前が見えている。それであんな笑い方を。この女、最初から妙に用心深かった。
Not cautious enough, in my opinion.
レイが死んだのは ID を見せたためだとこの女を信じている。だから素性を明かさないように行動しているんだ。まずい。一度偽名を使った相手から
Not as
本名を
easy
聞
as
き
you
出す
thought
の
it
は
was gonna be,
より
Abe,
難しい。
bud.
しつこく聞けば僕が怪しまれる。第一、聞いた名前が偽名と分かっているのもおかしい。
そろそろ戻ってみます。
え？
もう誰かいるかもしれませんから。
ああ、そうですね。誰か戻ってるといいですね。
はい。
She's like, please leave me alone now.
引き止めるのも不自然だ。
I wonder if he's gonna have to do it with his bare hands.
どうする？このままじゃ。しまった。父から電話がかかってきたら、この女に取り次ぐ約束になっていたんだ。電話がかかってくるだけでアウトだ。どう
Turn
す
your
る？
phone off.
何を考えてるんだ僕は。携帯なんて電源を切ればいいだけじゃない。
He's starting
He's
to panic.
Yeah.
落ち着け。たかが名前を確認するだけじゃないか。
I think this is the first time where he feels out of control.
He's sweating a little bit.
And I'm curious to see how he behaves. Because let's not forget, he's a high school kid. And he thinks he's smarter than everybody, and he's probably never felt like things were not going his way. He's gonna start making mistakes.
Serial killers are always hard. You have to wait for them to make a mistake.
Well, you can tell his brain functioning is getting a little foggy. He couldn't even figure out, it took him a hot minute to figure out, oh, why didn't the Death Note work?
Let's think about it, dude.
So he finally got there, and then now, like, he's just starting to panic about things that if he would just, like, take a deep breath, he would figure them out.
This is gonna get out of control quickly.
He's gonna start getting reckless. I thought that he was already starting to get reckless because things just kept going his way, but now in a panic state, it's gonna go, like, completely sideways.
I'm wondering if he's gonna try and get rid of her himself. But that opens him up to physical evidence, all kinds of things.
Well, his own morality, he's like hanging on to his own morality here by a thread because it's the Death Note. You know,
True.
he can like not take full responsibility, but if he did it with his own hands, I don't know what that would do.
That's true.
免許証や身分証明書になるものは絶対に持っている。
Well, you can't ask for her name because then you'll know
い
shit.
ざとなっ
Like
たら
you're
力ずくで。
gonna reveal yourself.
バカな。こんな場所で騒ぎになることはできない。
Oh, he's going
いっそ
down.
人気のないところで。
Oh
ど
dear.
こへ？どういう理由で連れて行く？この警
She's
戒
probably got a gun on her.
違う。考え方を
This
変えるん
isn't
だ。
the US. Never
僕
mind.
にできる。スムーズに名前を出させるくらい。
ライト、いつでも目の取引ができるからな。コンタクトを入れるのと変わらない。数秒で済む。
こんな女ごときのために残りの寿命を半分にしてたまるか。いや、取引自体一生してたまるか。邪魔するな。黙ってろ死神。はい。
まだあなたも警察庁にいようが、あとは一人で大丈夫ですから。
わかりました。
名前も役職もデタラメだ。
偽名の警察手帳。
キラは殺人に顔と名前が必要。
I'm helping you out, boys.
その前提
Get
で
with it.
キラを追うんです。これくらい当然でしょう。
しかし、警察が偽造しようというのは。
いや、キラが殺人に名前も必要ならば、偽名は我々の命を守るために大いに効果がある。これは持っていた方がいい。
ええ、そう思います。
では、外でどうしても名前を出す場合は、その偽名の警察手帳でお願いします。
はい。
Until they start dying and they'll be like, somebody knows us.
出さないよう注意してください。面倒なことになりかねません。
わかりました。それでは、このベルトを皆さんにつけていただきます。
ベルト？
Trackers.
バックルに通信機が埋め込まれています。これで皆さんの位置が龍崎に分かります。そしてバックルを2回押すと、私の携帯が鳴ります。折り返しこちらから
Batman and Alfred.
ですがおかけします。朝はまず警察庁に出勤していただき、その後この方法で私にホテルとルームナンバーを確認していただきます。緊急時にも使ってください。
なんかキラを追う特殊部隊って感じでかっこいいですね。
松田、子供の遊びじゃないんだ。
I mean,
熱いたことは言うな。
I get it that they're feeling
本当に
kind of cool about
あり
it.
がとうございました。あなたのおかげで自分の考えに自信を持てました。
Thanks for shooting yourself.
リュウクが目の取引を言い出したことからも、
あの女が偽名を使ったのは間違いない。このままではあのバスにキラが乗っていた可能性があるという推測とレイペンバーの尾行の担当からすぐに僕に容
There
疑
should be
が
a
かかる。
camera on the bus.
Yeah.
おい、行っちまうぞ。いいのか？
女が警察庁に戻るまで約5分。考えるんだ。5分以内で名前を知る方法を。
He has backed himself into a corner. He's gonna have to take the deal. There's no other way to try and kill her.
No, we need Naomi to live for a few more episodes. No.
I don't think that maybe the transition doesn't go as smoothly as Ryuk said.
It's like putting on some contact lenses.
Sometimes that goes sideways.
I've never put any on, so I don't know, but I can see it going sideways for myself.
This is interesting. What would you do?
If for what?
If you were Light in this situation?
I don't know, because I would never be Light in this situation. It's so hard for me to put myself in this position because, like, I don't think I'd ever allow myself to get here.
Okay, I understand that.
So you have to hope that there's no video footage.
Are there videos
On
on
the
buses
bus.
in Japan?
In
And-
2007.
Yeah, good question.
Because if not, and did he tell his dad that he was on the bus and witnessed it? I can't remember.
I don't think so. Oh, but the police showed up and took statements.
I mean, if it is known that he was on the bus, then what's the big deal?
Yeah, I think
Because like
it is-
nothing overtly happened.
I think people do know. But they haven't connected the bus incident to the deaths because it was a random occurrence to everyone else's mind. If they look at that and like, he is in trouble if they start looking at the bus incident connected with the death.
Exactly. I was like, if he happened, it could be completely coincidental
Yeah, but
that he was on the bus. But if another incident happens and he
Yeah.
happens to be there, then he's definitely screwed. But I feel like this one is just like, it could be chalked up to coincidence.
Yeah, it's a tough chance to take though.
Naomi better make it to the police station. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
女が警察庁に行き、誰か本部の人間が戻っていたら、僕は終わりだ。なんとか本名を聞き出して、始末しなくては。警察庁までもう3分もかからない。こうなったら。
お、どうすんだ？
はい。実はまだ言ってなかったことがあって。
Dude, you're looking desperate.
あなたが本部の人に直接話をすることは。
今は不自然じゃないように、この女が食いつきやすそうな会話を続け、その中から名前を聞き出す。
どういうことなんですか？
だいたい本部に誰もいないなんて。
変だとは思いましたが。
キラ事件の捜査本部は今。捜査している人間が一般人にも分かるような体制では、あなたのフィアンセを襲った悲劇と同じ。
Dang, that was good.
Yeah.
わかります。
だから警察庁で本部に誰もいないと言われたんです。
We'll leave a letter.
つまりあなたは永遠に本部の人と直接話をすることはできないんです。
さすがうまいこと言うな、ライト。
なぜそんなに詳しく知ってらっしゃるんですか？
Ho ho!
案外鋭いぜ。
仕方ない。話しましょう。僕も捜査本部の一員だからです。
ん？
あなたが捜査本部の一員？
はい。今、捜査本部の指揮はエルが取っています。
はい、私もそう思っています。
エルは本部の人員不足に困っていた。キラを恐れ、皆辞めていったからです。僕はまだ高校生ですが、過去に2件の事件を警察に助言し、解決に導きました。
じゃあ、それを買われて。
She cannot believe
捜
this.
査本部に出入りし、自由に捜査することを認められています。
Please do your research,
今本部の
Naomi.
者は信用ができ、その能力を認められた少数の選ばれた人間だけの捜査集団なんです。
No.
He's just thoroughly amused.
I actually really like
He's got his
you.
popcorn out.
わかりました。でもやはり念のため本部に行こうと思います。
Thank you.
ありがとうございました。
待ってください。
Hey, now you're looking desperate, dude. Stop.
今言ったじゃないですか。
できればエルに直接話したいんです。
Good for you, Naomi.
ああ、そういえば今警察庁の本部は
今は誰もいません。
それはまずい。交代で誰か一人はいるようにしてください。
わかりました。では今日は合図は君が頼む。
はい。ここからならすぐ着きます。
マキさん、待ってください。エルに会うなんて不可能です。無理ですよ。
もしかしたら会ってくれるかもしれません。
え？
パソコン越しにその声に従っただけですが、私も2年前にアメリカの
She just revealed
エ
herself.
ルの下で働いたことがあるんです。
エルの下で働いた。
つい3ヶ月前まで私も FBI の捜査官でしたから。
Oh boy.
Well, now he can do research.
これを利用するんだ。そうだったんですか。道理でキラーを追う姿勢や行動が素人とは違うと思っていました。確信に迫りながらも常に慎重で賢明だ。僕も見習いたいです。
学べられる。
この事件は私なりに
Stop talking.
疑ってかかるべきだと判断しました。
And I suspect everybody.
エルなら信じられる。捜査本部へ行き、自分の名前、姿を確認してもらえればエルに直接話せると思ったんです。
しかし、なぜエルに話そうとしていたことを僕に？
本部の人に会わせてもらえず苛立っていた時に捜査本部長の息子さんと名乗る人が現れて、どうじゃないわ。正直に言います。あなたにはエルに似たもの、近いものを感じたんです。
Do you think he's gonna be happy to hear that or mad?
I think he'll be happy. I think he begrudgingly respects Elle.
I loathe you.
I loathed you first.
He knows about Elle and he knows that Elle solved cases before. That's the impression that I get.
So he'll take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
Oh, this is getting dicey.
His persistence is bothering me.
That would be... I think Naomi's too smart to realize...
She needs to stop talking.
She's also plying him and seeing what his response is. She's paying attention. She's collecting information. She's trying to make him feel uncomfortable. I think she knows exactly what she's doing.
I hope you're right. I really hope you're right, because this is stressing me out.
That's stressing Light out too.
But then now he knows that she's gonna give them her real name, and he just has to be like lurk around.
But she's made it very clear that she wants to do this on her own.
Yeah, she was just like, if I go to the police station and tell them my name, Elle will recognize
But
me.
you're making a few assumptions. You're assuming that as an FBI agent, she didn't have an alias that she worked with Elle on. I don't think you're giving her enough credit.
Okay, I want to believe that she's got it together. I really do, but I'm just like...
You're worried for her.
I'm so worried.
I feel like I'm on the edge of my seat.
Guy's impossible to read. Don't even try.
That is without question the funniest story I've ever heard.
There's an anxiety sitting on my chest about whether she's gonna make it or not.
I really hope so.
一緒に捜査しませんか？あなたも捜査本部の一員になりませんか？
Ask for proof.
誰でもいいわけじゃない。そう。あなたのような人が必要なんです。あなたは一般情報提供者にとどまる存在じゃない。元 FBI 捜査官というキャリアがあり、その資質は現役の捜査官以上だ。かつてはエルの信用も得ていた。捜査本部に入る条件は、しっかりした身分証明と、今捜査本部にいる者の推薦、そしてエルの許可だけです。
Wow, he's making a lot of promises here.
ここであなたに会えたのも何かの運命だ。僕があなたを推薦します。
He's gonna recognize
あ、すみません。つい興奮してしまって。
い
え。いくら好きな時にだけ捜査に協力すればいいとはいえ、人には都合がありますから。
And L's hotel is right there.
アメリカにお住まいなのでは。
この春、彼と結婚した後、ずっとアメリカにいる予定でした。でも彼が死んでしまって、自分でもこれからどうしていいのか。
よし、ここまで来たらもう少しいて。しかし、まだお若くてお綺麗な方だ。
If a child told me that, I'd be like,
私にはしてるものは何もありません。キラを捕まえたい。その気持ち以外は何もないんです。一緒に捜査させてください。
よかった。では身分証明になるものだけ見せてもらえますか。はい。
実はさっき
No, stop.
本当の名前ではないんです。ごめんなさい。
No.
大丈夫ですよ。そこまでしていたとは、あなたはやっぱりすごい人です。僕よりも一枚上手だ。このこともあなたの評価を高めますよ。
日本の免許証でよろしいですか。
はい。
I hope it's a fake. I hope it's fake. Stop.
間に合った。
なぜそんなに時計を気になさってるんですか。
ああ、これはですね、キラだから。どうしました？
しなくてはいけないことが。
あ、もう父と電話がつながりますよ。
He wants to watch.
ですか？
何もお話しすることはありません。
さようなら、美空直美さん。
That's cold.
I'm shocked.
I thought she was gonna get away with it.
I'm shocked.
He is off the rails, and he's gonna get more and more bold in his actions and think he's untouchable.
This is not what I wanted.
It wasn't the one I wanted.
I'm a little surprised she fell for it, to be honest.
If somebody is that persistent, the red flags need to be going up. You've got to be kidding me.
And how as an FBI agent do you trust that a 16-year-old has been brought into this investigation?
Right? No.
Do you think it's a fake license? Like, do you think she's...
No, I think she is walking home to go kill herself. And I'm sorry, if a child is being condescending to you, being like,
Oh, you're so young and beautiful, you've got it, blah, blah, blah.
hello, red flag. This is a literal child being patronizing. Like...
But the one thing that sticks out to me was she said, does a Japanese license work? I'm wondering if she's got a trick.
No.
Do you think that's her maiden name?
They're not married.
Do you think she lied to him about them being married?
They're not married.
I want her to be alive.
They are not married. I'm a pessimist, always. You're an optimist, and that is shining through so bright right now. You're like convinced that she's gonna be around next episode, and I'm like, she's a goner. She's done. Nice knowing you, Naomi. This is unbelievable. Side note, Ryuk is for sure my favorite character.
100%.
And then the balls to look her in the eye and be like, it's because I'm Kira. I am that certain that I will never see you again, that I will put it out there. And then the fact that the agent like covered his face so like nobody even noticed, like that was her chance. If he had noticed light and like said something, then a light bulb would have gone off in her head, like, whoa, something's wrong here. Like, but also it's kind of good that Light didn't see him, because then if it came out that he had met Elle, then like he would know that Elle's staying close by. Wow-wee.
That was a banger. Keeping you on the edge of your seat, and the anxiety that they managed to capture in the episode was impressive.
It has been a while since I've been utterly speechless.
Fair.
But that episode just ended and I was stunned. I need to really ponder this. Oh, wow. Do not give anything away. Don't tell us if Naomi's making a reappearance or not. But we do want to hear what you have to say, so be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
And I'm curious what other people's experience with this episode was.
Watching it the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to know.
Were you as dumbfounded as I was at the end? Or were you optimistic like Adam? Let us know either way. And as always, we'd be so excited if you would like this video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned because we've got episode 8 of Death Note coming next week. Thanks, guys.